All right, let's do a rundown of the songs of my upcoming album, starting with Ebb and Flow. I feel like this album it has a few songs that definitely were shaped in community, and then it has a couple of songs that more is me nerding around in the studio and trying out things that I always wanted to try out. Now, Ebb and Flow is one of the first ones, one of the songs that really were shaped in community. The chorus, it's an ebb and a flow. I had it for a long time and I loved it, but I had no idea what to do with it. I probably had it for 3 or 4 years, and then one day it came, this come child, open up your heart. And that was really the key that unlocked the song for me and made it something to gather around. I feel like with a lot of these songs that when I say shaped in community, it's because there's a resonance when I play it live, and there's an element of doing it together, and I feel like this Come Child really brought it in.
Child, open up your heart and let the light find you. Find you, I am here to hold you.
And then, the rest just unfolded. Sometimes songs just come, and sometimes it's a labor. It's a sit on your butt and write until it's there, until it's done. And I don't really remember what Ebb and Flow was. I think it was a smooth combination of both. This one is definitely, just a pleasure to bring into a room and have the people come on the journey with me. Song number 2 on the record is Walk Each Other Home, which is, also such a do it together song. For those of you who don't know, it's not a song that I have written, so the original is done by Malin from Sweden and her band Holy Tree, and I've been part of this community called Ängsbacke in central Sweden for a couple of years, and it was really a essential part of my journey. And for the festivals they do all year long, they would often open with this song and then the mantra Om Ganapataye Namaha, and just a beautiful invocation of a process to happen. So first we invoke the land, and then we do it together, and this when we sing Walk Each Other Home, and then there's the Om Ganapataye Namaha, removing all obstacles. I have a Ganesha here. This is who we're singing to. Oh yeah, he's cool. Om Ganapataye Namaha. And it's a good song to do together.
The river runs, oh the river runs.
Third song on the album is River, another song that was shaped in community. So obviously sometimes the songs come improvising in the concert ceremonies, but often it's like this. I sit down and something slowly comes through, and then I take it out to the concert ceremonies, and there I refine it. There I see what does this need in order to take us on a journey. And River, really evolved and was allowed to evolve over a period of a year where I played it everywhere and really felt like the resonance coming from all of these different places and different communities around the world. And it was beautiful to see how every single one of these communities would resonate with the song. Sometimes bringing in a lot of Shri Ram Jai Ram mantra with it. And sometimes also just keeping it pure English depending on who is there. And so in the end I decided to make it a pure English record, just to not to confuse, and I love that every time I do it live, I do it with a big mantra part and get everyone in the room to sing together on Sitaram. And just the record, it felt right to just keep it pure English and make it more of a song. Fourth song on the record is Love Is Now. And with this one, I had an itch of creating a spacious, large, anthemic, arena-style, ambient, indie folk track. And so this was just me going in and saying, okay, how does this sound when I do this? And it's an experiment. And this one I haven't played live a lot. I played it on the last few shows, and it was actually quite beautiful. But this one I feel still has to unfold live and see where it belongs. It's a really beautiful song. On all of these songs, Todd James is playing on the drums, and it's one of those songs where it's just like sometimes it hits me and I lean back. I think it's a good song for driving with eyes open if you're driving.
I won't let that fear come between us. We're made of the same stuff.
Song number 5 is Under the Noise, and this is currently perhaps my favorite song to play because it's so beautiful.
Under the noise, we are all the same.
Perhaps it's also because I'm personally going through a time where I'm really learning again to be in duality. I'm learning to have a good life while pain is there, while grieving and just a painful emotional situation in my life, not suppressing all the happiness and all the joy that comes from being in this world in a human body. So Under the Noise, we are all the same. That's how it goes. And so it's just speaking to when all the stories subside, when all of this is said and done, we are one and we want the same thing. We speak a different language and we can be angry with each other, angry at ourselves. But before we point fingers, we really need to do inner searching, where our own energy can be refined and where we can uplift the world instead of dragging the world down. I love this song. I think it's a really beautiful song in these times of division. I look forward to bringing it out there more. The 6th song on the record. Let's hear it. The 6th song on the record is Know Your Heart, which was the latest song to be finished and just a passion project of mine where I would see how does it sound when I play with an arpeggio synthesizer and create a dark mood. And it's just all of these fantasies that I had to live out. And this is not a soundscape that I have explored much live. So this is purely built in the studio, and the song is written with these elements. So it's not a song that, as the others, happened with me playing the guitar and coming up with melody there, but really a song that was shaped by me playing the different instruments. And I do play the drums or the drum machine, and this was just me experimenting with how does that sound, how does that work. Definitely drawing inspiration from James Blake, from Bon Iver, and creating that synthesizer meets organic elements, dark universe. And Know Your Heart speaking to, again, not pointing finger and seeking escape in blaming others for the pains of the world, but seeking truth within us and uplifting the surroundings that we are in, doing what we can where we are and with what we have to offer.
We come in all the different colors of light. Some stayed in the water and some took flight. Drops in the river, waves, an ocean of love.
Song number 7 is Birds in the Mountains, which I love. It's an ambient track, very calm, just improvising on the guitar. And then I actually imported that into my DAW, into Logic, and built a track around it. I re-recorded the vocals and the guitars, but it's pretty much that form of just me sitting on my balcony, I believe it was, and listening to the birds. And then in the end, because of the room where I'm recording, or where I was recording most of this music, there was always very badly isolated windows and you could always hear something. And in this one, it was a lot of birds. So there was a lot of birds on the guitar track, which gave it this texture of nature. And so that's why it's called Birds in the Mountains, because I was recording in a badly isolated room in the mountains. Eighth song on the album, I Wake Up. Another one that, feels different. It's a song that I've created by playing around in the studio or in whatever room I was building up my studio, and just playing around. I got, again, Todd to play drums on it, which sounds beautiful. Waking up again and again to the things that have not been seen. We tend to forget. We tend to be a lot in the mind when there's an option of actually being in the heart as well. And living life from a point of, I can see it all. I see the pain, I see the suffering in this world. I see the bliss, I see the ecstasy in this world, and I allow both to be there without fighting one or the other. So this is me waking up. This is me bringing light into the darkness. So this is a beautiful, epic closing to the album, and that's Invincible. I'm really proud of this one, as it just came together in the span of a year, with 3 months working intensely on it while being in India, at Shars in my home near Rishikesh, and allowing it to just be that. I knew I was going to be done by May when I was leaving, and that's how it is, and that's how it came to be. And I think it's a beautiful snapshot of the time, of my time, and I hope it can be a beautiful snapshot of your time as well.
There's nothing to prove here, and nothing to hide. As we lift up each other, through the dark to the light.
So the album title came about because in the yoga community in the ashram where I live near Rishikesh, my teacher would always make us stand and eye gaze in front of each other and then claim, "You and I, in the divine, are invincible." And you would repeat that for minutes, and it would just be a mantra that allows us to feel that. To feel that we will persist even beyond this lifetime, even perhaps beyond the struggle of the moment. We will persist as humans, as families, as love, as nature, and that is what's going on in the world right now. Through my eyes, I'm singing these songs on duality, on the pain and the bliss existing at the same time. And then the dandelion to me is a symbol for that. The dandelion always finds a way to grow. And it's also a flower that I deeply connect with my childhood. In Germany, there's this children's series called Löwenzahn, and I don't know, it's a fun series where this inventor guy always finds a way to solve the problems around him. That's Invincible. Thank you, have a listen, and see you around.